And we are back here for another Create episode. I just want to quickly start off this episode with a little yap session. I just want to thank y'all for the support of the last episode. You guys are absolutely killing it. So I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Now, as you're wondering, things do look a little bit different around here, so I have some explaining to do. The first episode was originally on Olive Create modpack for Fabric, and after doing some research on it, Olive Create Forge had way more mods and way more progression in terms of what we could do with Create. That is originally what I had plans for the series to do. So that caused us to lose some of these mods here as I switched over, and you will see here on the map there is a tiny bit of corruption, but I think we will be okay. Everything turned out good. We did lose on the house our ebony planks, unfortunately, and things look a little bit different. So let me guys show you in here. I kind of renovated the interior, as I think it looks a lot better like this. Some of the blocks were missing, and unfortunately we were missing some of our storage crates from last, so I did mining off camera and I filled it up with a bunch of iron to prepare for this episode, and we lost all of that. So I had to take another day to go out. We got ourselves plenty of resources now, and the episode is back on track. So with that in mind, this first part of the episode, I want to build a mineshaft. Now, I was mining... Excuse me, little buddy. We also got these little Alex mobs in here, so we're going to see a bunch of nice little creatures out and about in the world. And yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, without getting interrupted again, I was mining for these resources, and this was a pain in the butt to say the less. So I want to build a mine shaft right into this mountain over here, and I have a great idea for what I want to do. So I kind of want to come over here, and originally I was just strip mining. There is a cave system all the way down there. So I want to do a mine shaft, cool little mine entrance, and when you go into it, it will have a elevator that goes down to a level where we will use some... I know Create has some mechanical drills, I believe they're called. Yeah, mechanical drills. So I want to create a little machine, which I had to do some research for, I'm not going to lie. And for the elevator, the mechanical drill, I want to... Seems pretty easy to build, so we'll build that down there. That way I can mine for cobblestone, deep slate down there, which we're going to need for the later part of this episode. I also want to, in order to power our elevator, I do want to put a windmill in the side of the mountain here. Kind of steampunky a little bit. And we'll have that with the speeding up gears inside. Lead that down to the elevator to have us a decently fast elevator. We don't want it too slow, so we'll have to figure that out. So first things first for the episode, we need to build ourselves a windmill. This is going to power our elevator. So we are going to need some andesite alloys and some wool. Unfortunately, we do not have ourselves any wool. We do have some string here, but not enough. And we're also going to need way more andesite than this. So I will go ahead and I will collect us up a bunch of andesite and wool, and I will get started on crafting everything we need, including the elevator, to start our mineshaft. Okay, so I got some andesite and I'm cooking up some zinc right now. The zinc is going to be used for the kind of decorative parts that I'm thinking of the windmill. But so we need to turn these into andesite alloys. So we'll go ahead and take this, and it said we could use iron or... Oh, there's another one. Or zinc ingots. So I believe we have a couple of these. And go ahead and turn these into alloys. Here we go. Okay, so this will help us create some things. Now, this is the technically cheaty test because of the ships in the sky from the previous episode. So we do actually have some of the things that we're going to need. I'm going to take a mechanical bearing, windmill sail, some shafts, and I believe we're going to need a vertical gearbox. Okay, and all we need to do for that is just grab a regular gearbox and turn it to a vertical gearbox. Okay, so we have this. I believe that should be everything for now. Go this way. Okay, so I'm thinking right here this will be the ideal spot for it. So I kind of want to carve away this mountain. Just right here. Flatten it out enough to get us right here with this. So let me quickly mine this away. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is let's just get started with the windmill immediately, and then we'll go after that and figure out how we want to do the build on the outside. So I think we'll come up to about here and come out by 1, and we'll put our mechanical bearing. Now I know it has some directional. We need to place it how we want the. Boom, there we go. Now I believe we need to get some wood for this. Go grab that. Okay, so now if I'm correct, place a block here, and I want to use dark oak wood. I will strip it. And I believe we place these sails vertical. This is going to be a little tricky. Thank God we have this mod on here to be able to do that. Okay, so I kind of want to build a simple pattern here and kind of go up from there and make it a little bit more for this one as well. Okay, so we had 32 windmill sails, and I kind of created this design here. It's not too shabby. I think it'll start us off, and if we ever want to make it bigger, or you guys have any design ideas, let me know. So let's go head back up there, and to get this going, I believe we just, let's see. Okay, so I was clicking this and I just realized that we need a windmill bearing and not a mechanical bearing. So let's go grab that. Okay, so put the mechanical bearing. Now I believe when we click this, there we go. Look, we got a little advancement made as well. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Now I know the RPMs are going to be a bit slow from this, but we will use the cogwheel little method to speed this stuff up. Okay, so now I think we're going to take this and we're going to build a little hut in here for this is where we're going to put the mineshaft to control the elevator. So let's just bring this in a little bit. Okay, I think that's good enough, and then we'll bring the shaft this way. And I think what we'll do is I'll carve out just a little room here. We will speed up the shaft using that little technique we used in the workshop, and then I think we'll get a gearbox, and we will start aiming it down this way for the elevator pulley. So let me gather those. Okay, so what I think we need to do here is I'm gathering up the cogwheels, but I'm also gathering up the elevator pulley. And that looks like we're going to need to make brass in order to make a brass casing. In order to do that, I believe we use the mixer. Yes, zinc and copper in a mixer. Needs to be heated though. Okay. So this one has a chute under it, or a hopper. Throw that in there. Let me grab a bucket of lava. Okay, got our bucket of lava. Let's go ahead and place it in here. Now, I'm not even entirely sure this works. I guess we'll find out. Let's throw that. And zinc, I believe. And is that going to create us our brass? I don't think it will. So, okay, interesting. Let's see. Okay, so after reading through it, it looks like the only way you can heat up a basin is with these blaze burners, but we have to go catch a blaze. And the only place we could do that is the nether. So I don't have a portal up yet, so let's, being as I only have 3 obsidian, let's go ahead and get us some obsidian now. I'll throw this in here real quick. Okay, we got the obsidian. Let's grab our flint and steel. And I typically don't like building portals nearby, just because of how much noise they make, and they're quite ugly. So for now, this obsidian portal is going to sit over here until we get a better spot for it. All we need is a simple blade. Allow us good luck. Let us see what we find. Okay, so this is where we came out in the nether, and my gosh, this looks crazy. So I will, because I know this is going to take a while, let me try to find ourselves a blaze, and I will be back by the windmill. We finally found one! So far, it is looking uninhabited, so we might have horrible luck when it comes to this. Okay, we are back from that place. It was getting way too bright in there, so we got our guy, and let's go ahead. That should light him up, right? So if we try to throw in our zinc and our copper here. Is that providing the heat here? Let's see, do I need to give him a little kickstart? No. Ah, okay, I was doing it wrong. So I need to put in flammable items. I presume coal works for that? Let's see. There we go. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. Get that thing really mix in there. Okay, so now we will create our brass. Hopefully it turns it into ingots. Okay. We'll make that brass casing. So we need dried kelp, huh? Just another thing to go looking for, I suppose. Okay, so let's go find that while this is finishing mixing. Okay, let's put that into here, get that cooked up. Because now we need that, and iron sheet. We have one here. I believe we only need 1 elevator pulley. Okay, yeah, so then we need redstone contacts as well. And glue. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to grab glue, traction controls. Okay. Alright, so let's go make that stuff now. Okay, so now we have everything we need. So we're going to, what we need to do first is we need to line up because this is going to be the mineshaft entrance right above here. I have a cool little design idea I want to do, kind of like those advertisement billboards, how they have those little ledges right under, like how the person walks on them to change the advertisement on the billboard. So I kind of want to have that right here, and then we'll have the main entrance running in here. And this will be where the elevator goes, and we can take it all the way down to whatever level I plan on putting it on. So let's just go ahead and dig in a tunnel. I'm gonna have to mine this stuff out here. And hopefully it's bright enough for you guys. Okay, so we should be able to run into this tunnel from the top. What I also want to do is turn these into andesite casings. That way we can't see it. We will make this like a... We'll have like those railings, those zinc railings. And we'll put them here. And we'll turn this into a little building. But as you can see, this is very, very slow. So we're going to want to put this here. Let's take these out. And from here, we want to, I believe we do this. And then go here. And we need to put the casing here. Put a big one. Small one. There we go. Okay, we got it going pretty fast here, but I think we're going to do just one more to get this thing really flying. Okay, perfect. So now we will go ahead and we're going to send this down, hopefully about here, I believe. We'll have this come here, and I will go back and grab some in a chain drive. Oh my god, would you look at that. Perfect. Okay. So this is going to be a whole little room here that will be like tiny storage stuff, and we'll make it look like the top of a mineshaft elevator, or like when you go in a mine, you have like the big entrance and stuff. So for now, just make it a 5x5 room. Alright, so we then need to go grab those encased chain drives. Okay, so I believe we put them here. Okay. And want it to be turning this way. Should be aiming downwards. There we go. And, or you know what? Actually, we don't want that, I think. We want that horizontal, oh, probably just a regular gearbox. There we go. And we put this here. That is our power. Okay, now we will come down here. And based on the design, we need to have a 3x3, or at least the design I'm gonna go with. A little 3x3 here. Let's make it out of casings. We'll use some girdles. Very nice. And we will add the roof to it. Okay. I have a cool little design I'm going to do here with the door. And I'm thinking of putting like some andesite fencing around it. And I think that would look pretty cool. We'll have to get a little light here as well. We will then put the contraption controls here. And we will put the redstone contact. You know what? We'll put it here. We'll then put the redstone contact here. But they need to be facing into the left. Maybe that. Okay, now I believe we just need to super glue all of this stuff together. Okay, and does that super glue this stuff? Okay. There we go. That should be all super glued now. I think if we go press the elevator up top. There we go. That starts our elevator. And we will then want to... Let's just give it a test here, I believe. Okay, no. So we need to create another elevator contact down below. So I will quickly... Let's see, we're at level 71. We're going to want to mine this down pretty deep. So let me do that. and I will put the next contact down there. Okay, so we finally got to the bottom, and this is the level I'm going to have the elevator land at. We're currently at level 12. This will be kind of like the cobblestone in the main area where we put our... I want to do a big drill, and we'll kind of just mine in that direction and make a mine shaft. We'll make more levels down there because I do want to have like a mine for the deep slate. So we'll also have a drill for that as well. But I think all we need to do is put a contact into this block. Oh. There we go. And I believe we just make a lever. You know what? Make a butt. Redstone. Would you look at that? Wow, look at the speed on that thing. That thing's flying. Oh, that's sweet. And so now if we do... Oh, hey, little guy. What does this guy have? Anything of value to us? Oh, we don't have a... Wow, for 5 dragon heads. Okay. Well, you want to come with us, little buddy? So let's try this. Okay, I finally figured it out. You just use the scroll wheel here. That will take us down to our level. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. Now I think I will add a light here. And eventually take out all these torches. But I now want to decorate all this stuff. So let us go grab some stuff to decorate. Okay, so first things first. Let us connect up. You know what? We'll start with this part actually. So I just kind of want to get this. We'll put stone in here. I'm thinking we'll use a zinc catwalk here. That will let us put it. There we go. And then we will also grab more zinc to make zinc railings. Actually, we'll make a few of these. I want to essentially line them all around here for each level that we do. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Okay. I then want to use this to make some copycat panels or layers. Yeah, I believe it might be that one. No, layers for the floor, panels. Yes, we'll want to grab a bunch of these panels. And we're going to place these here. I need to disassemble the elevator first. Okay, so I disassembled it. I also wanted to add a lantern here. We're going to grab our copycat panels and place them all here. So. Okay, now applied all that. I want to turn these into andesite bar. I think that makes it look like a pretty real mine shaft. So let's mix up some more of these. Okay, boom, we got that. So now let's go, should be all glued. Let's go put it together. Okay, so now let's give this a try. Hopefully I can put the catwalk back here. And bars. Railings here. It's the shot. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. Now, it doesn't even look like the light really works, but that is okay. We'll still keep it in there. And there we go. There's our mineshaft elevator. So now we will just go ahead and decorate the mineshaft to look like an actual mineshaft. Okay, so the first idea, I kind of want to do a simple log entrance here. It's like a typical mineshaft entrance with a little ceiling, perhaps. Let's do Okay, so I'm still working on the building. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek right now. Um, it's coming out good so far. I like how it's looking. I'm still thinking about what we want to do here. But we got the entrance out here. I want to decorate the front so it looks a little bit more mineshafty. But in order to decorate the interior, I wanted to use some of these other lamps here. Instead of just using the regular lanterns. But in order to make that, we need to make a tinkering table. So I wanted to go ahead and make that real quick. Okay, we got the tinkering table. So let's go ahead and place this bad boy down right in here. And we want to make some lanterns. We'll go ahead and make a few of these. Let's see if I throw this in here and boom. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking I want to do... I guess we can just kind of look. How does this... Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So if we take some of these bad boys. By the way, this is all the current work that we are up to for the mine shaft. So I kind of just threw up the building here. This is kind of what it looks like. I don't know what we can put back here. Maybe y'all will have to let me know. I have a little like opening protecting here that I think we could use for... I'm just going to throw some barrels, making it look a bit decorative. And there's shipping containers, part of the create decor. Let's see, shipping or container. Yes, we got these big containers, but due to me being a bit low with iron right now, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of it on putting that. But I do want to put one of those out here. Let's go ahead and test out these lanterns. Ooh, I think that looks nice like that. Oh yeah, so we will go ahead and take these torches out. This is the new room, the main room for the elevator, and I like to say it. But I think those in each corner would look good, so I'll make some more of those. Next thing we'll need to do is I'm going to make a little room down there, and we are going to put in our drill down there and start mining, and then I think that is going to wrap up today's episode. Today hopefully went about a bit smoother. I think I got everything nailed down. And then I just got to come in here and decorate a little bit more. So let me go ahead and let me get some more lanterns up and running and a couple more decorations, and we'll go build that drill. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Also, a sheep has entered the mineshaft, and he hasn't left. He's been here the past few hours. I've been working on this, and yeah. So if you guys want to name Mr. Sheep here, he's kind of low health, so we might have to give him some food somehow. If you guys want to suggest some names for him, go ahead and do that in the comments, and next episode I'll pick one out and we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm basically done with the outside build. What I'm working on now is I finished the bottom portion of the mineshaft here. So basically the same as the top, and we'll do this for each level down below where we have something like this, and then we could always make rooms or do whatever. I've carved out a massive section here for our drill. I want to do a big tunnel like this. Gives us a better opportunity to find ores and collect way more blocks. So this is 7 blocks long. I want to do 5 blocks long. There's a drill. I looked at a little YouTube video that I'm going to essentially build. I'll link his channel in the description below. You guys can go check him out. But I'm going to be using his drill design just as like a first timer, just to figure out what the basic concept is for how to set up a drill and everything. And then in the future we'll make our own custom drills and for deep slate and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and craft up this stuff, and I will get started on the drill. Okay everyone, so we have finally finished up the build for today. I did add this free cam mod earlier in so I could do little easier for building, so I can look back at it. So here is our entrance to our mine shaft. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how this came out. It's a nice little starter mine shaft, nothing too crazy, but I did want to give it a little bit of an industrial vibe to it. So I think we accomplished that job. I have this stuff all decorated. Go down here. I'm getting the last finishing touches on it, and we will go ahead and give it a test. So I wanted to add a seat to it, just so I can. So if I want to AFK here, boom, while this thing goes. So basically, the way this works is I got 25 drills, so we're making a 5x5 here. All these chests will, as they're attached, will fill up the drills in here. We have a minecart assembler. This is how we stop and start the drill. We have two deployers, one doing cobblestone, so when the minecarts are going, if there's any bumps or anything like that, this will place it down, and this place down the rails, and this will pick up the rails, so it'll just keep going kind of in a loop continuously. And this is a minecart furnace, so we will go ahead and give it a try here. I believe all we do is hit the lever. There we go. And I believe we are powering it like that. There we go. And so we take this bad boy. Take this. Man, this thing is moving. Oh yeah. We can just sit here and place torches as it goes along. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at that. Oh, this is a little cheeky, huh? But this is what we needed. And it moves very quickly, I'm not gonna lie. So now I'm just gonna sit here for a little while and be mining up some resources, which is gonna be very good for our upcoming episodes. We're gonna need a lot of blocks, we're gonna need a lot of ores to do a lot of the machines and stuff that I have coming up. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, and I will meet you guys when we're back at the top. However, everybody, that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. We definitely needed this mine shaft. I was definitely struggling with the resources throughout this episode. Having to keep going and mining and picking up new stuff. So I will go ahead and use the new drill that we built in our brand new mine shaft, and I will be collecting up some resources for next episode, as I want to start getting up in the next few episodes. I want to get up a iron factory, at least a starter one. I want to get up a beef processing barn, because I have been needing food very badly. So I want to figure out a cool way where we can make a barn and have the cows grow through a processing center, and it makes it into food, and then we'll make like a little kitchen or a little bar area where we can do some things with the food, because we have Farmer's Delight, so we can cook up some recipes. But that will do it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I'm going to get this spruced up in the off camera, and when we come back, we have some exciting things planned. So y'all enjoy your day, and deuces.